Hi guys! If you're new here, hi, my name is Myka, and if you're into sustainable fashion, sewing, and learning new things, you are in the right place. Hi! So today I'm going to show you guys how I made a three-way wedding gown, and I really enjoyed making this because it was just simple, but the bride looked elegant, and we only did one fitting because the bride lives in Japan, and she flew here in the Philippines 1 week before her wedding. At the same time, the suit that the groom wore was actually also made from our studio. So come join me in making this. Let's get started. This is my design for the bride. It's a three-way wedding gown with two mesh tops, one with a round neckline and one with a V neckline. And then when you remove this embroidered top, she will be left with a strapless A-line wedding gown. We decided to do this so that she can have alternatives and have versatility with the whole look. And she can even shorten this dress in the future and use it for another event. This is how it looks like after cutting the embroidered lace. It looks good. I love this embroidered lace because it has a subtle sequence with it, and it's just so pretty. Now let's go and move to the top part of the wedding gown, which is just a strapless dress. And now here I am connecting the darts and connecting all the seams together. Let's just speed it up a little bit. And when I connect everything together, now we are going to make a space where we can insert the boning, sew the seams, and make a more structured look for the top. And this is what it looks like after sewing the seams and inserting the boning. It looks nice and clean, just the way I like it and how it should be. And now let's sew my favorite part, which is sewing the pockets. I love pockets so much. When I learned how to make a pattern and sew invisible pockets, I just never stopped. Like everywhere, every design that I can make with pockets, I will do it gladly. And I think it's very convenient for brides to have pockets so that they can put their phone, they can put tissue or anything that can help them on their beautiful and special day. Not all of my patterns are perfect. As you can see, after the fitting, I realized that the bride was way more smaller than the gown. So I had to sew it a little bit more on the inside. And I guess I had difficulties making the pattern because in Japan, they only use centimeters and I use inches. Maybe I should switch to centimeters instead, but I don't know. Then I fold the lining near the edge of the zipper and hand sew all the way to the other side and then to the end. It looks clean and I love this kind of finishing. This is how it looks like with the strapless dress without the embroidered top. And now we have to cut around 5 inches of fabric from the hemline because it was way too long on the bride. As you can see, it flows well and it's not dragging the whole gown anymore. And then we fold that and finish off the edges. Going back to the embroidered lace top, I tried to sew the darts and the edges with a sewing machine, but it looked terrible because of the thickness of the embroidery and the sequence. So I decided to sew it by hand and use a nylon thread, which took so long, and I had to do it twice kasi with the same design, but it had a V neckline. I love how it turned out. Now we have a round neckline for the ceremony and a V neckline embroidered top for the reception. Besides the bride's veil, I also made the veil for the bride and groom, which they use for the ceremony. I forgot what it's called, but I used these trimmings, which were already in my stock. And this customized hand-embroidered C and S was actually made by a fellow artist called Jeniah. And her Instagram is on the description down below. Follow her, she's so talented, and I just loved how she embroidered this by hand. Super grateful for her, and yeah, it made the experience more memorable. I forgot to mention that this dress has a bow with a belt, and I just love this bow. Look at it. Ang ganda. Like, ang cute. I'm not a bow kind of girl, but I love this. It's so pretty. I also gifted the bride and groom a customized mask with their initials. It was also hand embroidered by Jeniah. After all that work, we're almost done. I just love like taking videos of the hard work I've done. And there's our label, the last thing that we sew after the whole garment is done. We also have loop hangers on the side. And here's the groom suit. I don't know if I've ever said this in the channel, but I really love suits for men and women. I think they're just so powerful. And yeah, this is what my team and I made. I don't have a lot of footage. Yeah, there's my label, and this is in midnight blue. We did one fitting, and it was perfect. Before I reveal the final wedding gown look and the suit, please don't forget to subscribe down below. I hope that this video sparked an idea or even inspired you to create your wedding gown the same way or to create. So please don't forget to always be mindful and be kind. See you!